With a yo-ho-ho, it's Tale of the Toaster, and in case you've been living under a rock, there was a new trailer for Inazuma 11 Victory Road, the upcoming Switch game, nearly 3 weeks ago, and I haven't made a single video about it. Meanwhile, TXM's made about 14, so where have I been? Well, if you were following my Twitter at all, essentially, Mr. Akihiro Hino and friends decided to reveal all this information about the new Inazuma 11 game on the day that I was boarding a flight to go on holiday to Sweden for a week. I had no equipment. I just had to read about all of the news from my friends and people's blogs. And now it's been nearly 3 weeks and I still haven't watched the trailer. I know pretty much everything that happens in it because I've seen everyone talking about it and I've read the development blog, but some things can only be experienced by watching the trailer, and I would be remiss to not do anything about this. So this will be a simple one. I'm finally going to watch the new teaser trailer for Inazuma 11 Victory Road nearly 3 weeks late, and then I'll look at the development blog and all the other stuff around it. So, blind reactions, here we go. 3, 2, 1. This is the English version of the video that was uploaded as well, so maybe that's some perk to doing it late. Sasanami Unmei, but we won't get an English name from just yet. I can't wait to know what his English name is going to be. This is the announcement that Mappa are doing the animations. People are popping off about that. I'm not cultured enough, I guess. I'm not familiar with them, and I love the studio that was doing cutscenes for the game up to this point anyway, but it can't possibly be a bad thing, can it? I mean, look at this. This looks perfect. It's football. I was going to say he's going to play football, but no, he won't. He's just the manager. But this guy, though... Show me Mark Evans' son. It could be his grandson. I don't think that's been ruled out, necessarily. Oh, wait. He's going all in. Like, Mark going on forward duty is kind of mad. Oh, you know what? I really haven't seen anything to do with this. This is so cool. The cherry blossoms. Oh, no. Sasanami merging his face together. He takes one in the face, but he can catch it. So you're the goalkeeper, unlike Mark Evans' son, stroke grandson. Basically, it could be Canon Evans' granddad, but it could be his dad. But he definitely looks like the ball pelted him in the face either way. It's definitely the wackiest pro-tag design in Inazuma history, but they had to do something different. Like, I guess Sonny Wright from Ares was the most generic design in comparison. There's the Japanese logo, but we do have an English logo for it as well, which is so nice. And gameplay! It looks like Zeus Junior High! Nagamahara. I need to look up where that is. Yep, so we're still just going to have to call him Unmei Sasanami for now. But obviously, I've seen artwork of all these new characters, but I really do like some of them. There's a lot of big buff dudes in this one. It's like they're learning from Blue Lock. I don't know about buff for him, but he's learning a bit from Mark Evans' other team. I mean, that could be canon. Like, this story could be after Mark Evans played for the Raccoon team. Oh, Ozrock! Ozrock! Was it? Am I just making that up? I mean, I know Ozrock's in the game, but seeing him at all. Endou Haru. So 5v5 soccer battles. First instance of... She's a striker, isn't she? I'm keen on that. She's still wearing all the manager clothes from Inazuma Past, but we'll see what it looks like when we can actually just put everyone in the football kit. Yep, there you go, a reminder that you can change the gameplay. Check out my Go Galaxy video where I play it sideways to replicate this. Oh, Is that a special move, or was he just making a play? Well, there's my guy Sonny Wright. Sorry for calling you generic. This is my gateway to go and see Ozrock and friends. This is cool. Like, they keep finding ways to evolve the bus, the caravan. And competition routes actually having stylistic flair like in Strikers. And themed competition routes to go with it is magnificent. The fact that even all the aliens from Go Galaxy are back, and there's over 4,000 characters, including Pants. Whether you like it or not, she will be there. I've got money on it. Voice acting in Japanese, but I won't get my hopes up to see that in the English version. It's alright, I'll do it. I'll voice act for the game. Hit me up, Hino. Hit me up, please. Please, I'll do that. Eternal Blizzard! Ah! Oh, the Orion kit in the game as well is so good to see. I think it is my favourite kit in Inazuma at this point. I should be wearing it for this. I wore it for a different video I recorded today. So the unnamed Hisatsu. But we know quite a lot about... Oh, there's the English logo. Yeah, we know quite a lot about that Hisatsu already, and I love this key art. That's it. Oh, it wants me to watch Tom's video. Well, I won't just completely make reaction content to my own buddies' videos, but do check them out in your own time if you haven't already. Yeah, it's like they're not allowed to tell us the name of that move for some reason, but it like combines the amount of spin that the lass who's on a striker position can do, and then the other guy's got the thunderous power to it. So let's name it on the spot. It's gonna be Circle-y Smasher. You never quite can tell with Inazuma. So we've got the translated blog and a website. I didn't know about this until today. It's an English language website for Inazuma 11 Victory Road. Like, we know from the longer version of this, the actual Level 5 Direct, where it was half an hour long and talking about, or the Level 5 Vision, where it was talking about all of their upcoming games. They did confirm they're going to release this in English, and they're aiming for a worldwide release of all of their games at the same time, which would be incredible, because Level 5 are always famous for having years between their English and Japanese releases, but it's been so long since I've been able to go on an English language Inazuma website. I guess the Ares anime had one, but like all of the games ones are long taken down now. Nintendo just kind of replaced them. And yet it still has to use the Japanese names anyway, just because they haven't decided. I really hope that the team who does the localization is the same people who did it for all the previous games, because we want to know what those last few moves from Go Galaxy and Orion would have been called if they were translated in the same sense as the first 5 games and Ares Season 1. It's like, what if they didn't know that Go Galaxy's moves do have official English names in the Portuguese dub, and then they just made new ones anyway? But that's besides the point. So these are all screenshots from the trailer, so that's nothing new. And then Chronicle, we know how it works. It's competition routes, but you use it to recruit characters from the past and then use them just in side modes. It's not part of the main story. It does seem to involve some level of PAL packing, so rip me, I guess. Can't just make things easy for the content creators. Unless we just make a million billion videos telling you how to recruit certain characters. But, wow. This is a real website. Look at this! This is a link to Orion! And oh, I'm clicking them all. If I get lost, so be it. We've got InazumaWorld.com. Is this how I sign up to be a level 5 advocate influencer thing? Yeah, no, this is about Orion. It's in Japanese and it's not a secure website. Whoa. And this is also about Orion. I've never been on there before, but yeah, let's go, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast sponsors Inazuma 11. Could it be? And then but get me one of those Blu-rays, please. But yes, that is clearly beside the point. So let's just have a quick look at the actual blog, because I didn't know that part. 25 years later. So that means it is the son of Mark and probably Nelly, because, yeah, I mean, I always thought that the fact that he has a great-grandson 80 years after Inazuma 11-3 never added up. Like, the Evans family have to get to work real fast to get to a great-grandchild when Inazuma 3 Team Ogre Attack story is only meant to be 80 years in the future. But we'll put that aside and say, yeah, 25 years later it will be Mark's son. Whether or not Mark will be in the story, I don't know. But all of the key artwork is so detailed. I guess it makes sense. The game's been in development a very long time now, but oh, look at this! This is the closest to like the official art style for the games that we've had since Unmei got some. I mean, there must be further down some yeah. So this is what I picture as being level 5 style artwork, whereas this is all perhaps more in the style of the new animation studio Mappa, but. Gosh, this school. You know what it reminds me of? Danganronpa V3. Onwards we go from that. This artwork, I'm so glad that they're using it again. We finally have a high quality version of it, even if it did previously exist. And there you go. See, Canon. I've seen him. I've lost him, but he's in that artwork somewhere. So maybe I can get the timeline straight on that one. The Inazuma Caravan is where you do the Chronicle competition route thing. There is key artwork of the characters somewhere. Let me go and find it. You know what? This screenshot from the trailer will do. I think there may be artwork as well, but in case there isn't, Sasanami, I think he's going to have an interesting story. He's a wacky design, but we'll see where it goes. This guy, I've got no real thoughts on at the moment. He's a big bad forward. This guy reminds me of the villains in Orion a bit, Orion, but goalkeeper. Wow, someone actually befitting the role. He's tall. They've never done. Well, they did Terry, but other than that, they'd never done it before. This guy didn't get a spotlight in the trailer at all, really. But he's my favourite design by far. I don't even know his name. Of course, it's the defender that I'm attached to again. It's literally the same as Ares, where the guy I became attached to immediately was Kiko. There's a lot of similarities there, but really keen on that. Having her as a striker is kind of doesn't really have a precedent in Inazuma before, which is really cool. Like, Tori was a midfielder, Sue was a forward, but she wasn't important. Goldie was a defender. Charisse was a midfielder. Trina was a defender. They really just haven't, even in Ares, Sandra was a goalkeeper. They've done everything other than make the girl the key striker of the team alongside this dude. So I'm excited for that. And then this dude looks like a bit of an Ares reject from Every Town Junior High. But you know what? He's there. He might end up being my favourite character by the end of it. You simply cannot rule it out. They might give him a Geordie or a Liverpool accent. He'll get the Adekebe treatment and will be off and away. But yes, finally, even without seeing the rest of the Level 5 vision, I have now at least seen the trailer for Inazuma 11 Victory Road. And I am so excited for this game to release this year. I don't want to say it in case I jinx it, but wow. It's time. Subscribe for more videos about Inazuma 11 and about Victory Road in general, and if there's anything you'd like me to make content on in particular relating to this game before it's actually released, just let me know, and I may do that for you. So thank you for watching, catch you in another.